Hey, hiya guys. uh, so this past weekend, I did what I was gonna say I was gonna do, so I'm very happy about that. Um, this little film that I did is gonna be a tad bit different from my other films you may have seen. Just want to give you a quick heads up. Um, this film did not have a script. I was only going by the visuals of the scenes that I saw in my head. So I was going mostly by that. Um Actually I took that back. This short film had a script, but I had to toss it. I had to toss it and do a lot of improvisation with the original idea because the original idea had unfortunately I couldn't get the actors that I wanted. The original film was going to have a certain scene play out. Unfortunately, because I couldn't get the actors, due to various reasons, there wasn't a break in the schedule, certain locations I couldn't film in, you know, uh, I'm doing a lot of guerrilla filmmaking, so I probably shouldn't say that, but, guerrilla filmmaking is when you're using the resources that you have around you. And, I've done it before. I did a photo shoot before where we did guerrilla photography in which we were going to various places, hoping and praying that we wouldn't get stopped, but luckily that never happened. But still, it was really cool. But yeah, I'm doing, unfortunately, a lot of guerrilla filmmaking would be involved with locations left and right. Problem is, the locations that I wanted to film are no longer, they no longer exist anymore. They no longer exist anymore, or are under new management, things like that. So, unfortunately, I can't really do much. Here's the window that the snow is melting and droplets or things like that. So I had to do what I had to do. Like I said, mostly actors. Mostly the problem was I didn't have the actors due to they have their own lives. So unfortunately, I couldn't schedule them in and things like that. So I had to improvise rather than have this idea grow cold. I decided to improvise things like that. I had to make do with the materials that I had, and also I had to rearrange the story, which actually works better, but it is a tad bit different from what I usually do. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's done it this way, but I think it works well. I think it works well because at the end of the day, it still tells the story in the way that I want it to tell. The main scenes that I wanted to film are done. I had to do it, so I did it the first time with a wide angle lens and a 50 millimeter lens. So I have those footage, and then I decided to do a few reshoots yesterday with my Canon G7 Mark III camera. And I'm glad I did it because not only does it have the zoom, but also we were able to have better shots. So regardless, I will be putting those shots in and we'll be going from there. There was a certain scene that had to be reshot. Only because, unfortunately, the effect that I wanted couldn't let's just say the what was it, the makeup that I was using, it had frozen. So it was really, really cold and it froze. So it had to thaw kind of. So we had to reshoot that scene again, this time both using the spray and the gel. And it looked like it did a very good job of it. I'm happy with that. But yeah, I had to do some reshoots, and I'm glad I did the reshoots that I did, because now I was pretty happy about it, because majority of the stuff I did on Saturday, and I was doing the finishing touches yesterday, Sunday. So meaning when you guys see this video, it's Monday, but it'll be uploaded on Tuesday. I was lying awake in bed on Saturday night, and I was like not really satisfied. So I had to convince someone I knew to come and help me out again, which they were very kind enough to do so. And which I was glad, because I was a lot more satisfied, because technically this film that I'm doing, I'm winging it. I'm winging it. I'm doing a lot of improvisation. And I didn't really have much time. I only had the weekend to do it. So I'm gonna finish editing it on Friday night, and then I'll figure out what day to upload. Because also this coming weekend, I'm gonna try to film another film. This one does not have a script, period. So I'm only going by what I see in my head. And with that, there's going to be a lot of camera angles left and right. So that's about it. Hopefully, wish me luck, that works. I do have the prop, because I was waiting on the prop. And I'm happy that I got the prop just in time. So yeah. I was happy that I did the reshoots, because when you're winging something, winging something means you're just gonna go for it. You're just gonna, okay, let's just do it. Let's just see what happens and hope for the best. When you're gonna wing something, it could be anything. Try not to be sloppy with it, because you can actually tell when you're being sloppy with something. You can also tell when it's been rushed. You can also tell when it's, you can tell a lot of things. So if you're gonna wing something, try to be organized with it as best you can. It could be, I understand when you have to wing something, it could be because you don't have enough time, or you don't have the resources that you have, or you just don't have, the amount of people, whatever it is. If you're going to wing something, if you're going to improvise, great. Just don't be sloppy. If you're going to rush, okay, fine. Don't make it look like it's rushed. I've done it before, and it's not a good look. When I was first starting out, because I started filmmaking, making movies when I was in high school. I was starting to learn how to use Sony Vegas. At the same time, I was learning what cameras would give me the movie quality look. What cameras are actually made for filmmaking. What cameras have a lithium battery. And what cameras have, there was a Nikon camera my mom had. Unfortunately, it would sap through AA batteries like nothing. Not even 5 minutes, and the batteries are sapped. So, I saved a lot of money to get Canon. I did a lot of, got every equipment that I had, from the mics to the tripods to, Sony Vegas, towards the props and everything. Camera angles, lenses and everything. So my advice is to anyone who is making a movie, try to not make it look like you're rushing to have it show, because again, it's not a good look. Try not to be sloppy, because it's not a good look either. There's always those people that are just looking, there's always people trying to dissect it. So from one filmmaker to another filmmaker, or anyone who has a creative side, an artistic side, or just someone in general, if you're going to wing something, don't make it look like you're winging it. All right? Don't rush. Don't be sloppy. Don't make it look like you winged it. Make it look like it was supposed to happen that way. Well, and here's why it had to happen that way. So you have to do what you got to do. So that's about it. Yeah. So this whole film, I winged it. I hope it's not sloppy. I don't think it is, but hopefully you guys will like it and enjoy it. Yes, it's a tad bit different. Some parts are going to be annoying. Other parts are going to raise an eyebrow. Other parts are just going to go, what the heck? But that's what I'm looking for. And that's why I did what I did. So hopefully you guys will like it. Let's just say this is an idea that has been sort of been in the back burner for a while. And now I had a chance to bring it out. Yes, it's a tad different from the original idea that I had. But I'm happy with the way it's turning out, and that's all that matters. So, yeah, can't wait to upload it. Hopefully you guys will like it when I do upload it, and we'll go from there. So, you guys have a great day, and be safe out there, okay? Bye.